I'm here with Jennifer Quaz and Annie Gallegos, CPS at RE Plus. Great to see you guys. How's the week been for you?
It's been phenomenal. You know, Vegas is my second time in Vegas. I've been with CPS 3 years. And the most exciting part of it is I actually had 20 meetings set up. 2 years ago, I probably had like 5. So that's awesome testimony to just how CPS has grown in the last 3 years that I've been with them. And now we're in battery storage, and I was able to sell 6 of those this week. So I'm excited about that. Yeah.
All right. 6
and I'm glad to see Annie join us from another industry that unfortunately isn't doing so well. But solar's here to stay, and it's strong.
Yeah, no, this is my first RE Plus, so it's been great so far. Lots of learning, lots of relationship building, so it's been fun.
Okay. Did you also have 20 meetings set up?
I'm hoping to be on her level soon, so.
Okay, getting there.
A little newer.
And sell 7 of these, not 6.
Oh, yeah, up the ante.
We got to raise the bar.
Yeah, raise the bar.
Well, tell us, what does CPS do?
Oh my gosh. Well, we are a 3-phase string inverter company. We're #1 market share in 3-phase string. That's all we do is 3-phase string. We chose that for a reason. That is where the future is. We started out in commercial and industrial space. We're known for the 50 kW and 60 kW, the 480 volt. 208 is one that has been also really driving the market. But now we are actually going from a 25 208 to a 50 208. But main thing is we listen to our customers and we grow with them with product. And then about 3 to 4 years, we went into utility space. And now we're really leveling it up. I mean, we've upped the ante a lot. And the 3 years I've been with them, we actually have gone from like small utility to now we can announce publicly. We just got awarded the largest string inverter project. It's going to be around 600 megawatts. Woo. So that is a first. And we're excited to stamp the world with CPS.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're listening to your customers.
Yeah.
Continuing to raise that amount of current that you can supply, right?
Yeah.
And going into utility, 600 meg string inverter project, utility.
Yes.
Congrats.
I know.
Big things from CPS.
Yes. So stay tuned. More tuned to come.
All right. And you're happy you're here at RE Plus?
Yes.
Seems like it paid off. You're able to network with the right people.
100%.
Right here in Vegas.
100%.
In the middle of the desert.
In the middle of the desert. Just drink lots of water.
That's great. Well, thank you both very much, and excited to watch more from CPS.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. You'll see us. You'll see us.
All right. Cheers. Good luck.
All right. Thank you.
Hello, I'm here with Spencer of Vermeer.
Vermeer, yes.
Vermeer,
Yep.
thank you.
No problem.
Nice to meet you, Spencer.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Well, tell me, what does Vermeer do?
Yeah, so Vermeer is it's a private family-owned company in Pella, Iowa, so about 45 minutes from Des Moines, and we are a multi-market manufacturer of what we consider niche equipment. So we have a tree care division, a recycling and forestry, specialty excavation, agriculture, and then utility infrastructure, which is kind of the focus of what we have here.
Yeah, tell me what you're doing in utility infrastructure with your equipment.
So we're heavily involved in the broadband, power, gas market, but then solar as well. So the machine that we're standing in front of is our PD25. It's a pile driver, so designed specifically for the solar market to put posts in the ground for the racking and panels to be installed on top of.
Oh, fantastic. And how long have you been doing that for solar?
So we entered the solar market roughly 2013 with the PD10. So we've been pretty involved for the last 12 or 13 years. What we found though is that GPS integration and precision of installation was super critical. So we partnered early on with some GPS suppliers to allow them to integrate their software into our machines to allow for some precision and machine control to make operations more efficient on site.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so you have a long history of heavy equipment and working in many different industries and energy industries, agriculture too.
Correct.
You added in new software, precision, so the lines are perfect, gaps are perfect, depths are set.
Yep, height, orientation, all of it.
Oh, fantastic. And how has it been at RE Plus for you guys?
It's been very good. Been a lot of good traffic. We're in a great spot in the hall here to have good conversations with people, and there's a ton of optimism for the next few years and beyond in the solar world. So it's very exciting to be here and to be able to continue to have those conversations.
Love that excitement.
Yeah.
Glad it was well worth coming here and you were able to network with the right people.
Absolutely.
And a little special shout out, I'm from Early, Iowa, which is by Storm Lake in the
Okay,
Northwest.
excellent, yeah.
So a little shout out to Iowa.
Very cool,
there.
yeah. It's a good place to be.
Glad there's a family that's here in Vegas to represent.
Yeah, awesome.
All right, Spencer,
Perfect.
thank you so much for your
You bet.
time.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Yep, thanks.
Well, Alan, nice to meet you. And I'm very interested about the turbine you have here at the show.
But we prefer to call it a wind machine.
Wind machine,
It
excuse
is.
me. I was corrected once
Yes.
earlier.
And wind pulse energy is the result of a mad scientist
Okay.
who we don't let out. I mean, he's a nice guy. Don't get me wrong. I'm just being
Stays
facetious.
inside.
He actually invented the power brick that's on every laptop years and years ago.
All
He's
right.
doubly centric, very off the grid kind of guy. And his home is nested with solar, batteries, gadgets, handmade stuff, and bees over 10 years. Over time, it became apparent there was an opportunity to productize an invention.
This must be his place. The rooftop one?
Well, these are mock-ups.
There was a rooftop one
Yeah,
there.
that was his house. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that said, the simplicity is the beauty of this product. This product is designed with a large magnetic ring that passes between very precise inductors. So think of a motor running in reverse. And there's no moving parts except guide rollers. And what you hear is little neoprene guide rollers and the whoosh. So this can sit right next to anybody. There's no gears, there's no oil, there's no big spindle to break in the wind. It doesn't have to be 85 feet in the air. Typically, if you were along a seacoast, you could put it in your backyard because it's wind swept. If you're in an urban area, tree line is typically 2 stories. So on the top of any Walmart warehouse, anything of that general height is fair game. They can be within a few feet apart because they're omnidirectional. The design of them, the outside blue fins you see, actually linearize the turmoil of the air. And as the wind shifts, simply different vanes bring it. So the device in the middle is an impeller, technically, right? And it spins regardless. And when it spins, it doesn't spin up fast or slow because the big ring has a gyroscopic effect, which creates continuity. The power output is all 3-phased AC because of the opposing magnets. It eventually gets rectified down into, a battery storage system using a lot of the other clever electronics around here. So if you have, using that use case, this is a solar battery show that was accidentally renamed ER, whatever it is, Plus. And we're the only wind people here because we just didn't know.
Well, I hope it's working out well for you.
It
You're
is.
meeting
It
some of
is.
the right people.
It is, and this is actually a stage prop because a stage prop says you don't ruin all the electronics bouncing 1,900 miles from Texas here for the purposes of trying to show it. With zero wind, it ain't gonna work.
That's true.
You can hook a little motor to it and make it go around and around and look pretty. But we found that when you do that, the motor gets the shit beat out of it off I-10, and it canted it, and we went, it sounds like an old dishwasher. That doesn't sell well, so we shut it off. Right?
Fair enough.
Even though it goes around and around.
That's right. Okay,
Yeah,
but you
so-
got to have a stage prop, so now
That's
you
what
got
it-
one.
That's actually a real unit.
Yeah.
It's just that the drop-down mechanics are missing.
Sure.
So the unit has three parts. It has the outside frame, it has the impeller system, and then the entire electronics that are free-floating. And
I
that's
love
it.
this outside frame that's creating the direction of the wind path that you
Yeah.
need for the inside. You called it the propeller.
Well, I call impeller.
Oh, impeller, excuse me.
You think of if you ever take apart a home HVAC system, you'll see a squirrel cage.
Impeller, yeah.
So other people might call that a squirrel cage. It's simply a wind capture system. There's sails like a sailboat. And as it comes around, it captures more wind. When it comes around the backside, the negative side of any sail creates negative pressure, so it actually does continue to pull it as it comes around, tacking into the wind, as it were.
Sure, sure.
And over time, the kinds of things that'll change. You'll see the height, width, the impeller design will continue as we work with airfoil simulations and so forth, and then life testing. Okay.
Right.
At this time, we haven't announced, documented power output because we're in the middle of we just finished a redesign of the actual electronics, which changed the behavior of all previous studies. But we unfortunately didn't get to tell this trade show to move it back a few weeks. But we wanted to have a coming out party
Yep.
to let people know we were here. And a show with 30 or 40,000 people can create a lead base of many dozen that just say, hang on. And most people said, when you're ready. So
I love that. So here it is. You're making the announcement. And when will people know how many watts come out of this?
I would say no later than the end of the year because it's September.
Yep.
It's got to be done before Christmas because the world shuts down on the 15th of December.
It does.
Unless you're in Europe, then it's probably September 1st.
You got to watch out after the pumpkins come out. It really starts to slow down.
Right. And the beauty of it is that this product can be sold direct. It can be sold through license, through distribution. Like every solar reseller that wanders the streets here, they need something to provide a competitive advantage within their geography or their vertical. And this takes up the same square footage of maybe 4 or 6 panels,
Sure.
and outproduces many square feet.
And do you have a name for it? Did you
The
name
wind machine.
The wind machine.
It makes it easy because then we don't have to come up with something snappy, right?
I like the wind machine, and I'm excited to find out how many watts this thing does. I'm gonna be staying tuned.
It's meant for light industrial, not home,
Okay.
right?
So you're expecting quite a bit.
It will, yeah. A likely candidate would be a solar farm that has power purchase agreements that are in urban areas where they have transmission and geography problems. They can pop a couple of these around
Fill the rest of their contract.
and fill out their
Yeah.
agreement. The sale is very similar to a PPA. You know, a PPA is constructed where by zip code they contract so many usable hours of power, and that's per day,
Yep.
right? So our performance testing and metrics to be published are basically load against defined wind speeds, basically a wind
Sure.
turbine, right?
Yep.
So that equates to if I'm running this into a 10 kilowatt load, and we're in Keokuk, Iowa. Keokuk, Iowa averages 11 miles an hour over 365 days. Look up, check chart. This is the rough number you want to put in the agreement. Because I grew up in Illinois. It's windy as all hell in the winter at night. So this sucker is going to run. I'm a Canadian citizen also. And you get north of the U.S. anyway, it's dark most of the year, and it's ugly and windy and cold.
Windy.
And there's a lot of remote areas where microgrids are a phenomenal solution. It takes a lot of money to run power. They've done it a lot, but when they go down, it's not like you're in California where there's 400 bucket trucks
Right.
It's, hey, call Calgary. It'll be 5 hours by the time I get out of the bathroom and get going, right?
Yep.
So you just got to deal with the fact that there's a real opportunity for isolated, multi-use, multi-sourced energy solutions.
I like that. Help fulfill the PPA. And then you probably have, when you said commercial,
Right.
industrial is going to come into play. So you got manufacturing, ag, all of these
Right.
areas. You talked Iowa, Illinois, a lot of ag and things in that area.
Well, we've been talking to a fair number of people that run pump jacks in the middle of nowhere, Texas.
Okay.
And to put if you do exploration in south of Abilene or west of Lubbock or whatever, you're going into a rancher's domain. And by the way, they're not necessarily rich people, but they could own 10,000 acres, but you can only put so many
Sure.
cows per acre or acres per cow is the way you have to look at it
Right.
out there. And they grow seasonal crops if they have irrigation or it's grazing. But there's a nice little thing called the Permian Basin out there that everybody likes to tap into, right? So other than the initial bring a big heavy generator and drill holes, now they're going, how many poles of this constant power do we have to have for the next 20 years? Right? And then they do fold out wells because you tap one, you learn. And so bottom line, there's a perfect opportunity for a wind and solar microgrid that if the well goes dry, which some do, pick it up, move it. Done. A neat solution that we've been designing is our good friends at FEMA. They'll get the shit beat out of them every day by the press and the president.
Yep.
You could probably put 3 of these on the back of a flatbed truck, completely designed an energy infrastructure for say 2 days of constant power, and turn it into the wind and plug it in. So if you're from Los Angeles and the whole damn place burnt down and the wind still comes, put it crosswise in the neighborhood so the emergency units have access to whatever power level of things they need to run.
Well, Alan, I love that you're coming up with all of the right ideas
There's
and
tons of
creative
use
places and use cases where you can use the wind machine. My favorite is if you can get oil people to buy the wind machine to help with their oil jacks, that might be like the favorite thing.
Well, it isn't. It isn't. The people that are green go, you're talking to the devil.
Yeah.
But guess what? That doesn't matter. Cars are going to be around.
We're talking to energy people. We're
Right,
talking to energy people.
right.
All right, Alan, thank you so much for your time. And I'm going to stay tuned to learn more about the wind machine as you guys finish
Right.
your testing.
And our motto is not gone with the wind.
All right,
You
cheers.
see that over at Sun Theater. Okay, thank you.
Thank you. All right, well, hey, folks, I'm here with Mike from Cintas with flame-resistant clothing. So tell us about it.
Sure. So we provide flame-resistant clothing or arc-resistant clothing for folks that are working around electricity. So unfortunately, when you're dealing with electricity, there can be explosions out there. A lot of the vendors that you see out here and the different attendees, they have employees that are working around electricity. So they're looking for solutions like our Carhartt FR or our arc flash gear or our voltage rated gloves.
Okay, and what category or calorie rating are your clothes?
So customers are typically looking for either 8 calorie protection or 40 calorie protection. We provide both.
Okay, and help me understand Cintas versus Carhartt, and
Sure.
can I get them from you?
So you're getting the Carhartt clothes from Cintas, but in addition to getting the Carhartt clothes, we actually provide all of the service. So we are picking up the clothes, we're providing the laundry service, and we're returning it to the customers.
Oh.
So that way they know the clothes are being laundered properly, which is an important thing when you're dealing with arc-rated clothing.
I didn't know that. What's proper? What's the proper way?
So each of the manufacturers of the fabric have very specific requirements on how the clothes are to be laundered. And if you fail to follow those requirements, putting, let's say, fabric softener when you're washing your flame-resistant clothing, you could leave a film on that arc-rated gear that if it were challenged in an arc flash, that could actually catch fire, even though the fabric underneath it is actually flame resistant.
Somebody could be in danger if it's not laundered correctly.
100%.
I didn't know that. Okay, thank you for educating us.
Sure.
How's the conference been for you?
Oh, it's been fantastic.
Yeah?
It's been great to be here. A lot of great exchanges with different attendees, so it's been wonderful.
Excellent. We're hearing that the same. Everybody's been able to connect with the right customers, the right companies, and get those connections to keep growing the businesses. Glad you're doing the same, and wish you a great time the rest of the week.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye.
Hey folks, I'm here with Justin of VacuWorks, looking at a very unique, new to me anyway, piece of technology for lifting solar panels. Tell us about it, Justin.
Well, we come into the solar industry or the renewable energy industry about 4 years ago. We had a gentleman that worked in the pipeline industry call us. He came over to the solar industry and said, hey, can you help me? My guys in the field are carrying these panels. We're having hurt backs. We need to save some energy and see if we could be more productive. So this is a lifter we came up with, our solar panel lifter. As you can see here, has 3 cups. It's a vacuum pump here that runs off the excavator, off the battery of the excavator. Pretty simple. It allows the guys to pick it up. They can rotate it manually to put it in whatever position they need to put it in. So it's turned out to be a really successful product for us.
I've been loving watching this video. It's making the installation just look so easy.
Oh, what you see here, the fixed panel stuff, that helped those guys out a lot. Here's the normal fields we're in. You see in the video here, that's what most of our equipment's in these large mega fields, 500,000 panels to 1 million panels in a field. And it not only is it sped up the installation process, the guys aren't tired. I mean, they're not carrying them. They're just standing there and they're bringing it over to the mast and they hand it off and they bolt it on and they just keep going and going and going.
I've lifted quite a few of these. I understand it can wear you out pretty quick.
And now they just keep getting bigger and heavier. So the unit you see here is the safe working load on it's 300 pounds. So I haven't seen a 300-pound solar panel yet. They're probably coming one of these days, but if there is, we can do it. If you like, we could give you a demo on
Love to get a demo,
okay?
yes.
Let you
Yeah, I'll hang on to that. Simple. Well, how smooth was that? Man, that was slick.
Thank you. Yeah, we're pretty happy with it. The show's been great the last 3 days, and we just look forward to getting more of them out there. We're international. We have them all over the world now.
Okay.
One of the videos that's coming up, I believe it's Saudi Arabia that they're doing it in. So we're excited to see where it leads us.
More solar coming all over the planet, I think.
Yep.
So you're in a good space. Well, Justin, thank you so much for telling us more and giving us a demonstration. And we hope RE Plus was a successful time for you.
Yes, I appreciate you guys stopping by.
All right, cheers.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
right, hey folks, I'm here with Steven Erickson of Erickson Energy. Erickson Energy, I think, new this year and coming out the gate strong. First RE Plus event for Erickson Energy. How's it been?
It's been fantastic. We've been reaching out to a lot of manufacturers for the transformers, trying to specialize in our niche on the MVHV side, offering installation services, testing, commissioning, troubleshooting, service work on the warranty side, as well as 24/7 emergency work. As you already know, it's something that we try to specialize in. And it just seems that there's a huge void in the industry. Seems like the infrastructure that's critical to these assets operating is often being underserved until it fails. And then when it fails, they're looking for someone to come in, put the cape on, and clean that mess up immediately.
So, Steve, you found a need, an open area need in the industry, and you had the idea to come out with this type of business to fulfill that specific need for the owners, the producers.
Yep.
And what's the feedback you're getting?
The feedback is good. A lot of the people that we met with, when we tell them what we're here for and tell them what we're trying to pitch to them as the vendors, right? They light up like it's Christmas. They're like, this is exactly what we're looking for. We're struggling. Some of the companies, even the large manufacturers, are dispatching their own service teams to try to meet these needs. They're struggling to meet them, so they're doing a combination of, servicing it internally while also subbing a lot of this work out. And even subbing a lot of that work out, it seems like there's still a void that is yet to be filled, and we're going to fill that void.
Steve, I love this story. I think I've told you this before. A lot of companies and people that come out with their best idea, I don't care if it's a product or a service or a niche,
Yep.
and then find the customers. You did it right. You already found the need. You knew the customers had the demand. An area wasn't being fulfilled, and said, I'm here to help.
Here to help.
Erickson's here to help. And you're here at RE Plus, first time, and you scheduled meetings, probably impromptu meetings.
Scheduled meetings. We did a lot of meetings during the day. We met with a lot of people. We met with some allies in the industry, guys who are much like-minded like me and you, right? Going after, seeing the void to fill. We did some of those meetings during the conference. We had some of those meetings during cocktail hours, dinners, at the casino floor, gambling.
Perfect.
Anywhere where we could get together and connect, fill the dots from a personal all the way up to a business level and understand what the people need so that we can make that happen for them.
RE Plus worked out for you. You guys gonna do this again?
We're doing it again. We'll be in Orlando on the 13th and the 14th for the Orlando show. And
Or is that Orlando RE Plus?
Florida, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, next month.
Yep. Yeah.
Next month.
We also,
October, right?
October 13th and 14th, a smaller show, right? So I'm hoping it's going to be very strategic, right? It's going to be it's going to be easier to get to a lot of the people. Obviously, this was a large event. We probably couldn't get to everybody, but we dialed in to get to the people that we thought that were important. I can confidently say I think that we've reached almost all of those people, if not all of those people, and we're excited for the next one, and we're looking to do good work.
I love that. I remember you telling me about that, and I might still join you in Orlando.
Okay.
That'll be great. And at the next conference, and of course back home where we can still catch up.
Absolutely.
On the podcast and hear what's new with Erickson Energy.
Yep.
All right. Cheers, man. Good job.
Cheers. Thanks.